Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Yahweh be the true name for every father. Yahushai be the name for his only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, the touch of truth that will well. Excited to see hopefully that person is truth, and all honesty and sincerity. But Yahweh Sap, because you know that's the spirit power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Just giving you post-Passover lesson. We're in the second day. The first day is ended. We're going into the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Got a few more days before we kill the Passover. But just giving some thoughts and takes on the spiritual things that I picked up. One of the biggest takeaway spiritually that I got from the Passover was making the calling and the election sure. There's a lot of spiritual things that happen, to show us that the Lord did accept the Passover that we partake in. Just dwelling on things from the past and also spiritual events. A couple of takeaways I'll mention was the elder, when we were outside, he sent up a prayer and he said, the Lord be with us, basically, or dealing with us. Show us a sign in the heavens. And immediately the brother saw a chariot, okay? And then he sent up another prayer for the brothers to see it again, and we seen another chariot. Okay, so call Allah Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And another takeaway from it, one of the part of the ceremony is we light the menorah. Okay, you got the 7 candlesticks that you light. And we had the brother Armawan on video chat for the Pesach. And he was telling us on camera that, he had a spiritual sign that he had only 5 candles, that the flames that were lit remaining when he was speaking with us. And it just so happens there's 5 brothers in this camp. Okay, and yet there's actually another brother, man. So later on during the Pesach, the brothers were spiritually thinking about the brother right now. He's in Poland. All right, and as we were just thinking and speaking on him, he calls us up on a video chat, and the brother Amawan said it again. He said, "Hey, look, bro," he said, "it's a spiritual sign." He said, only 5 flames were remaining that were staying lit, and there's 5 brothers in the camp. I said, that's spiritual. And after he got through saying that, when the brother that was in Poland called, man, one of the candles went out, and all of a sudden it came back lit, and it was 6 candles, man, for 6 brothers that was speaking during the time of Pesach, man. So call out Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And there's been all types of spiritual signs. Brothers seeing 144, getting signs the Lord's, dealing with them. Brothers catching hell, getting that chastening, that chastisement, which builds us up even stronger in the faith. I mean, so many things left and right just been happening, man. And I mean, seeing 144 and 444 and those numbers constantly, man. And we also looked up in the sky and we seen the full moon, which is another indication that we were participating in the Passover on the correct dates, unlike some of these other false camps, man. So seeing chariots, seeing the signs and the flames, the spiritual events and conversations, doing things to the best of our ability the right way to honor the Passover and the ceremony, just all signs and symbols. And all we can do is just continue to push forward and pray that our calling and election is sure, and hope that we be of those men. Because that's really all we can do. And it's definitely motivating to keep us pushing forward. All right, so I got some scriptures here. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 2, verse 42. It says, I, Esdras, saw upon the Mount Sion a great people, whom I could not number, and they all praised the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set crowns, and was more exalted, which I marveled at greatly. That young man of high stature is Yahushai. And those men he's setting crowns on is the whole elect, 144,000. Okay, that number. It says, so I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal calling, and have put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of Yahweh. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Okay, so, we're the ones calling upon the true name. Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. How many of these other Israelites are actually calling upon the real name? Okay. And at some point, we're going to put off that mortal clothing, this mortal bodies, and be getting the immortal, get our spiritual bodies back. Okay. It says, Then said I unto the angel, What young person is that crowneth them and giveth them palms in their hands? So he answered and said unto me, It is the son of Yahweh. That's what I just said. That's Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. All right, so who's the one confessing his name in the world? They're the real prophets, the teachers, okay? So those are the men that are the future kings, they're walking kings upon the earth right now in disguise, just in fleshly bodies, in chains of darkness, and those chains are soon going to be broken. It says, Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh. Right, because that's exactly what we have to do. We have to stand stiffly for what the Lord tells us to teach and preach. Okay, and not give a damn about what people say. We're the ones standing boldly in the middle of the cities, week in, week out. All right, declaring the name of Yahweh B'Shem El Shai, prophesying, but making our bodies a living sacrifice, taking the threats and still keep pushing, man. Okay, going on to another precept. It's the book of Revelation 7:4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Okay, that goes into the elect. And so right now the elect is being sealed. And we spoke about how spiritual power is definitely coming very soon. That was another big part of the Passover, the spirit that was being pushed out, that we're going to have to be able to perform these miracles real soon. So that power is going to come. We don't know exactly when, but we know it's coming soon. And before that can come, the Lord's going to make his election. He's going to say who's going to be determined and who's set to receive that power. Okay? So a lot of you people have no idea who you've been living amongst every day. But soon you will know. This is the book of Ezekiel 2:5. Next we'll go up to the previous verse. Ezekiel 2:4 says, For they are imputed children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. Because soon it's going to be revealed that yes, you did have an elect man, a chosen one among you people, and you took that for granted. And that's what you people do not want to do, man. Because once we receive those crowns, that level of humbleness, humility is going to be forced upon you. Because Yahweh Shai isn't going to play that, man. He doesn't like the way his prophets are treated. But the Lord is going to make it known real soon that yes, you people did have a prophet among you, even though they're going to, it's prophecy that they're going to falsely accuse us of a lot of things and try to, kill us and crucify us, all types of stuff. That part's coming too. It's called persecution. They're going to persecute us heavily, but they're going to pay for all that. Okay. This is the book of Matthew 22 and 14. It says, for many are called, but few are chosen. So not a lot of people are selected to be at that number, man. When you think about it, 144,000 out of all the billions of people on earth, that's less than a small crumb compared to how many other people there is, man. Very small number. Few are chosen, though. And you also have the 1/3 as well that are chosen. But when it comes to speaking specifically to future kings and rulers upon the earth, there's only 144,000. The rest, the 1/3, are their immediate family members, the true believers. They fall into the 1/3 that's going to receive salvation, protection, be glorified as well. Then you have the rest, called 2/3, that's set up to be burnt, tortured to death, and destroyed, and be forever shamefaced in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? This is book of Jeremiah 1 and 5. It's the spirit. Jeremiah 1 and 5. I just mentioned about the 5 flames, that the brother called out while doing the Passover, representing the 5 brothers that are directly and specifically in GMS Kansas City, bro. It's that number 5 flames. But like I said, we got 6 brothers, because the brother that we were on the phone with, man, as soon as he got on the line, that 6th candle lit back up all the way. That was spiritual, man. Jeremiah 1 and 5 says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee. And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. So we were born to do this. No, nothing else in this world. No other, might think you might have some type of career, some hobby, some passion, all these things you're doing carnally in the world. You think you were born and meant to do. No, what you were born to do is just work, man. Speaking to you brothers out here teaching. And we've been doing this work in all our past lives, man. We've been killed, we come back, we die, we come back doing the same thing. All the way from the beginning. We were with Yahweh Shai, with Alahayim, the powers helping form the earth, man. The elect were there with him. Okay? And this is the book of 2 Peter 1 and 10. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. So all we got to do is keep giving the diligence, keep doing the work, keep pushing to try to make that election a sure thing. Okay? If we want it to be a sure thing, we got to continue. And we'll never fall, what the scripture just said. So just the spiritual tips and things I picked up from the Passover, man. Was real edifying. We'll close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the great millstone, and Tasha's truth and will well. And cite this to you, hopefully that person does truth, no honesty, sincerity. Shalom.